It's time to put the finishing touches on the secret playroom under our stairs. I picked up these lights on Amazon for $10. That's pretty cheap. Hopefully they don't burn my house down. They couldn't be easier to install. It's basically just a self-adhesive tape. It comes with a controller and a phone app. It can do all different kinds of colors and animations, and it can also sort of blink along with music. Anyway, we'll see how long this lasts. Time to go pick up some baseboard. And a few other things. Use a miter saw to cut all these pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect. Even big gaps like this one can be filled in with caulking. After they're all laid out, lift them up a ½ inch and install them with glue and finishing nails. You'll use the gap on the bottom when you're tucking in the carpet. You also want your tack strips to be about a ½ inch away from the baseboard. These things come with their own nails. Just pay attention to the direction you're installing them in. You can actually just hammer right through this metal. Here's the carpet padding. This slippery white moisture barrier side faces up. Just force it into the room, spread it around as best you can, and just cut it along the tack strips. Use masking tape for the seams. Actually, this might have like a crinkly feeling when you walk on it. We'll use duct tape instead. Staple around the outside of the carpet padding. Time to pick out some carpet. Then draw out the rough shape of the room. Flip it over and trace out its mirror image. This is the shape you're going to need because we'll be cutting the back of the carpet. I use some tape as a guide. We don't want to screw this up. You're going to need to buy one of these things or something similar. Now roll it up long ways and bring it into the room. You're basically going to be cutting and tucking a little bit at a time, manipulating the carpet as you go along. It's going to be super hard to work in this small, awkwardly shaped room, so manage your expectations. The carpet's probably not going to lay perfectly flat, but if you take your time and cut carefully, it should turn out pretty good. The baseboard's only about a ½ inch thick, but that little bit of space goes a long way. You'll be surprised how much you can tuck under there. So cut the carpet about 1 inch longer than it needs to be, and then just mush it in. Just keep cutting and tucking as you go along the wall. Luckily, back in this forgotten corner of my garage, I've got one of these things. It's a knee kicker, so I'll dust it off and use it for the second time. Again, this isn't going to be perfectly flat, but your kids won't care, and your wife's not going in here. Here's how it all turned out. This entire project cost about $300. I feel like we'll probably get that back someday. Stick around if you like these kinds of projects. I've got some cool things coming up. Thanks for watching.